Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild-card game. It's the one-game National League wild-card playoff between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wild-card matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild-card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Mark Pryor gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now to the plate, Richie Ashburn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So coming to the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. One out, nobody on. Two and one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given
it high and deep out to left field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
To the plate now, Bryce Harper. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. 2 outs here with a runner at third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies strand 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Aaron Nola is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now another 1-2. Here he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Billy Williams. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Chopped on the ground over to first. Hoskins has it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Didi Gregorius. The 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
That is it. The shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
So digging in now, Jimmy Rollins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No score here as we play inning number 2. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's second. The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Reese Hoskins. Fouled straight back. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Ernie Banks. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the 1-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
People always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now, Ian Happ. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Happ gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Hit out towards second. Gregorius has it to second for 1. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
And that brings up Javi Baez. His past line against Aaron Nola. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's taken him deep once. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1-2.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sac bunt to get down.
And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder, number 1,
Into the box now, Richie Ashburn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
In the air out to straightaway left. Ashburn comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Pryor.
So here now's the pitcher, Mark Pryor. One out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Now at the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. Here's the 3-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Right fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Jimmy Rollins. To 2-2 now. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. Into the corner and slicing foul. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even now at 1-1. Now in the box, Jason Hayward. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Billy Williams. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ernie Banks. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and with it the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology.
111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Called strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath. Pump him up a little bit. Let him know that he's got it under control.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, outside.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Richie Ashburn will be next. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Cubbies are in front 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You can bet they love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Mark Pryor. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Ashburn is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
At the plate, Jason Hayward has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cal is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
In now, Bryce Harper is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here now the 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
In now, Mike Schmidt. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the second baseman, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Runner goes for second. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Billy Williams. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the 6th. Lays off 2-2 now. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Ernie Banks. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike, count. That's ball 3.
Anthony Rizzo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three and 1, here it is. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. lifted in the air to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs, and it's still 3-1. Standing in, Jimmy Rollins. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
At the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with the payoff pitch.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Lee Smith comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Lee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
So 1-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Ronald Torreyes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 74, Ronald Torreyes.
Grounded to short. to Sandberg at second. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Cubs lead it 3-1. David Robertson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
David Robertson.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Javier Baez. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. 3-2 full count. Ready now with the payoff pitch. This is skied into short left center. McCutchen comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson. John Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The pitcher, number 46, Lee.
Dave Kingman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Dave Kingman.
A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The next Cub up, Ryne Sandberg. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two out with a man at first. High in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center as they stretch the lead to 5-1. So now to the plate, Jason Hayward. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Robertson pauses. 2-1 on its way. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high. He barehands it. He's out. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies 1. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Pedro.
Leading off the inning, Richie Ashburn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Bryce Harper. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Happ retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down here 5-1. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
Now at the plate, Billy Williams. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Morgan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Gloved by Schmidt. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Digging in, Ernie Banks. So far 2 for 3 in this one. One and two now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
They'll try again, 1-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And that misses 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Hoskins is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-1 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 5-1. Ryan Tepera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Ryan Tepera.
Now the 2-1. Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Stepping into the box, Jimmy Rollins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Two and two now with 2 out here in the ninth. Philly down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.